AllKeyShop presents the top 10 PC first-person shooters of 2014.
The game rankings you are about to see are not based on personal opinion. Instead, we used a 100-point system that aggregates critic and user ratings from the best review sites on the planet. We call it the Gamer Compass.
Hailed by many as the best of the series so far, Sniper Elite 3 starts off our list with a Gamer Compass score of 71. This third installment manages to fix some of the glaring mistakes of the previous games while improving upon their most compelling mechanics. Hopefully, this means they can start focusing on the story in the next game. Coming in at number 9 is Borderlands the pre-sequel with a Gamer Compass score of 71. The franchise returns with new combat mechanics, cool new characters, and a complex story. The reprogrammed Claptrap easily became everyone's favorite character. Some players felt like it was more of an oversized DLC though, and not a full sequel, but that didn't prevent others from having hours of fun with it. Depth comes in swimming at number 8 with a Gamer Compass score of 72. Depth surprised gamers with its unique concept of divers versus sharks. Even more appealing was the fact that you could play as a shark. These accounted for a lot of fun multiplayer sessions. Some felt it lacked content and became a bit repetitive after a while. The game does support mods though, so you can always check out some of the content created by the community. Screen Cheat glances in from the side at number 7 with a Gamer Compass score of 77. The people at Samurai Punk were getting tired of other players glancing at their screens to find out where they are and kill them. So, they did the sensible thing and created a game where doing so was the core mechanic. This is a split-screen multiplayer game where everybody is invisible, so you'll need to, well, screen cheat to get a kill. Best played on a couch with friends. Far Cry 4 slides in at number 6 with a Gamer Compass score of 77. Sporting a more likable psychotic villain and a less douchey protagonist, it felt like a small step in the right direction for Ubisoft. Well, a very small step. It also felt a bit too similar to Far Cry 3, which is not a bad game. Perhaps this is why a lot of gamers refer to it as Far Cry 3.5. Falling down from the sky to number 5 is Titanfall with a Gamer Compass score of 77. Overly hyped by the people at Microsoft, gamers expected a lot from Titanfall, and most would say they were not disappointed. Combining parkour moves with heavy mecha action, it had the makings of an excellent, well-polished shooter. The only problem is the lack of any form of single player. Blasting through the door to number 4 is Insurgency, with a Gamer Compass score of 78. Trading fast-paced action for team-based tactics, players had to secure strongholds and destroy enemy supplies to gain the upper hand. First-time players run off alone only to find themselves on the pavement just a few seconds later. Then, they start thinking. The change of pace and realistic approach felt like a breath of fresh air for most. Wolfenstein The New Order sneaks up to number 3 with a Gamer Compass score of 78. After the last game flopped, people didn't know what to expect with the new Wolfenstein game. Thank goodness it was great. Sure, the story was a mixed bag, you either liked it or you didn't. Still, it was the soft reboot the franchise needed to get itself back on track. Creeping into number 2 is Alien Isolation, with a Gamer Compass score of 79. Fans were raving about how an Alien game was finally able to emulate the feel of the 1979 classic film. Gamers were genuinely scared and always on their toes as an unpredictable enemy stalked from the shadows. Ridley Scott would be proud. And now, the king, or should I say kings, of the 2014 FPS scene, Metro Redux is at number 1 with a Gamer Compass score of 82, comprised of Metro 2033 Redux and Metro Last Light Redux. These were the definitive versions of the already critically acclaimed story-driven shooters. With improved graphics and updated gameplay mechanics, it felt like these were how these games were really meant to be experienced in the first place. So once again, here are the best first-person shooters of 2014 for the PC. Make sure to check out AllKeyShop.com for the best deals and the best games.